Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David and welcome to my YouTube channel. So if you're familiar with how my YouTube channel is, you know that every single Sunday I usually upload a video telling you guys what's been going on with me for the past week. Usually things like movies I've seen, video games I've played, books I've read, music I've discovered, if I try a new restaurant or whatever. This is a video where I'll tell you guys my thoughts and reviews on them. Well, it's been a while since we've done a video like this because it's been so busy during the holiday season. I'm hanging out with family and friends, work, school. It's just been so crazy, man. So I haven't actually been done a video like this in this format probably like before Thanksgiving. So it's been literally like a month where we're just way overdue for one, okay? So in this video, I got some video games I want to talk about, I got some movies I want to talk about, I got a book recommendation, I got some CDs I just bought, and a food recommendation, okay? I tried something I thought was so tasty, I just want to share with you guys, okay? And from now on, this is a new segment in all my videos from now on. We're going to do a Q&A segment at the end of every single Sunday vlog. So you guys just comment in this video, okay, with your questions. I'm going to pick like one or two of my favorite ones, and we're going to answer that one in the next Sunday vlog. I'm not going to answer all of them, okay? I'm just going to pick out some of my favorites and we're going to answer it. So you might be one of the lucky people that get your question answered in my videos, okay? For this one, I will answer a question. It's just some random question that people post on my channel, on like either Twitter or stuff like that. I just picked it out because someone was curious. I'm going to answer his question in this video, okay? So, you know what, let's just get started. So the food recommendation I have, I saved the wrapper because I thought it was really tasty. I was on my way home from college, okay, it was a 2-hour drive. And I had to get some gas. I was hungry also, so I wanted to get something to food. And there was like a McDonald's, there was a Hardee's there. But out of all things, there was a gas station area, convenience store, and I just bought this frozen sandwich, okay? And at the time, I didn't think much of it, okay? I just wanted something to eat, just to, you know, so I don't die. But I tasted this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is freaking awesome. I love the sandwich, okay? It is Landshire Classics, the spicy chicken sandwich with pepperjack cheese. I don't know what it was, man. Maybe I was just hungry, but I thought this was the tastiest sandwich I've ever tried in my entire life. So, yeah, look, high in protein with calcium and iron. So, how about that, huh? But I don't know what it was. A lot of people keep saying that, yeah, David, you're just hungry, that's why it tastes better. But this frozen sandwich was probably one of the best sandwiches I've ever tried in my entire life. All the burgers, all the food I've ever... This is great, man. So, from the next time I drive back to college, I'm just going to stop by at that convenience store just to get the sandwich, just to try it again, see if I even like it again, okay? Maybe it's just a one-time thing, but I thought it was really tasty. I tried the new stuff at IHOP and went to this new Mexican place. It was nothing compared to this. This is great, man. So I don't know what it was, but I really love the sandwich. So, yeah, there it is. My latest food recommendation. Kept the wrapper just because I loved it so much. So, next thing I want to talk about is books. I only have one book to talk about. It's a book I had to read for school. You know, it says assigned text, but it's not a textbook. It's not like instruction or anything like that. It's just a random book that my teacher thought supplemental, thought it'd be very, very helpful and enlightening for us to read. So I want to recommend it to you guys, okay? It's called Holler If You Hear Me. Yes, it's based on the Tupac song, The Education of a Teacher and His Students by Gregory Michie. This book was actually really cool, man. It's about a teacher. He's a very young teacher, okay? He probably was like 20-something when he first started teaching. A bunch of kids in Chicago. And this is like the gang area of Chicago, okay? This is the part where all the kids, they go home and they have to stay in their houses. There's like drive-by shootings every day and stuff like that. This is like, you don't want to be in this part of the community, okay? But the teacher basically gave his experience of him living in like this gang area of town and stuff like that, and teaching all the students there and how he affected all the students, okay? What he learned, what the students have learned, and he actually had the students come back years later, by the way, and give them, oh, if I didn't have your class, you know, I didn't know what I did, my parents, you know, my dad was killed, my brother was like in the gang, and like, this is a very cool book, okay? There's like there's a more, this is what, this cover's in black and white. There's a color version, by the way. This is like an older copy. But yeah, I recommend this book. If you guys haven't read it, it has, you know, you don't have to learn anything from it, you know, it's like very interesting just to read, you know, it's very easy to read, by the way. The text is really big, okay? So that's one of the book recommendations I want to do for this week. Let's talk about video games. I know for a lot of you guys are dudes, you know. The thing about my YouTube channel is my main audience are boys, and they want to hear me talk about video games and stuff like that more than when I talk about, you know, books and CDs and movies. Everyone knows my movie taste, so they're like, oh the god, David, there's talk about movies again. So here are the video games I finished in the past month. Okay, a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go through each one of them. The first game I have here is for the Nintendo 3DS. It's called Super Smash Brothers. Okay, now I'm sure everyone will be, oh my gosh, David's got Super Smash Brothers now. I'm gonna play with him and stuff like that. I really enjoyed this game. Okay, I played Brawl, I played Melee, I played the original for the Nintendo 64 with my friends and stuff like that. And now they have a new one for Nintendo 3DS and the Wii U. I played it. I really enjoyed it. One of the main reasons why I don't play the Nintendo 3DS very much is because, or any Nintendo system in general, because they don't have trophies. They don't have achievements of any kind. Okay, there's nothing that you can save onto your profile or whatever that shows you how much of a gamer you are. But this game was different. It has challenges in the game. So simple stuff like unlocking a character or play on this map, on this arena for like 3 times and you get a challenge unlocked or whatever, you know, you get an achievement or trophy. This game has that, so that's one of the main reasons why I keep playing it. I understand that the Wii U version has more modes and stuff like that, but whatever. I'm just happy to have Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS, okay? Next 2 games I have here are Vita games. This one I actually platinum. Got all the trophies in the entire game, man. I loved it so much. It's Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham for the PlayStation Vita. I love this game, man. If you're unfamiliar with the Green Lantern lore and stuff like that, the whole mythology around the Green Lanterns, the Yellow Lanterns, the Red Lanterns, there's like orange, and there's like pink ones, and also by the end of this game, you will know all the characters, all the planets and stuff like that. It's not just, oh, you know, pretty cool. You know, the main game is primarily based around the Green Lanterns and all the Red Lanterns, the Yellow Lanterns, all that stuff. Really cool story, okay? So it's not just a Batman game, it's more like the Justice League, okay? So I really enjoyed this game. I platinumed the game, loved it. And I know there's better versions out there for the, you know, for consoles and stuff like that too. The other game I played the first game in this series, and I absolutely loved it. Bravo, the Telltale Games for making games like this. I recently heard about the Borderlands one. There was a Game of Thrones one that just recently came out, and now I so want to play that the Wolf Among Us one. Okay, I played Walking Dead Season 2. Now, the Walking Dead game, this is not related to the TV series, okay? It's more related to the comic book series, but it's its own story, own characters, okay? I freaking love this game, and I got all the endings, okay? I actually played back multiple times just to see what all the endings are. Very cool stuff, man. I love the story to it. Everyone's story is different because of how you play the game. You make all these life-changing decisions in the game, okay? Where someone dies or lives, you know, stuff like that. And it affects you throughout the rest of the story, and I'm just amazed with how Telltale Games has made such a. I don't know how the next one. If they make a third Walking Dead game, I don't know how they're going to do it, man, because there's so much derivatives in the game. Next one I have here. The rest of the games I have here is for Xbox 360. Okay, the first one I played was Enemy Front. I know a lot of you guys probably saw this on the shelves and probably I never saw any advertisement, any commercials for it. I don't know what the reviews are. What is this game about? Okay, it's a World War II shooter. There's no magical powers. It's not like Wolfenstein or anything like that. Okay, it's just a regular World War II shooter where you play as a very self-absorbed, very cocky journalist. Like, you take pictures of you're a writer pretty much, and you pretty much got yourself wrapped up in the whole World War II between the Nazis and the Polish resistance. Okay, the game is all right, but it's really glitchy. Number one, the graphics are really good, and probably guys are probably saying, why is that a bad thing? The graphics, there's just so many stuff going on the screen, so much detail and stuff like that the game lags. It just freezes up here and there. You can't. It's just ridiculous sometimes, because one time a wall spawned right in front of me. I was shooting this one guy, a wall just magically popped up right in front of me. Like rocks and stuff like that started spawning all around me. It was crazy. The enemy AI, they're challenging, but they're also pretty stupid at times. You know, they'll be standing at the same places and all that. Pretty much, this game is not that great, but if you want to play, go ahead and give it a chance. It's more of a stealth game. I don't know, man. It's just there's just a lot of ridiculousness concerning around the graphics and stuff like that. It's just it freezes a lot. Not that great, but not that bad either, you know. Because the game is pretty, I'll give it that. But it just freezes a lot. Sometimes there's one time my gun wouldn't stop shooting. I was like, what the heck am I supposed to do? I then restart the entire level again because my gun wouldn't stop shooting. It's just small glitches like that, you know. Well, there's tons of big glitches too. Whatever. So, Enemy Front, World War II shooter. If you're into that stuff, play it. If you're into like more futuristic type shooters, then okay. Next game I have here, I've already played for the PS3. I bought it again for Xbox 360. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. I love this game so much, I decided to buy it again, play it again, you know. Whatever. Chances are when the actual Phantom Pain game comes out, I will buy it for the PlayStation 3, okay? I'm not gonna buy an Xbox 360 for that game. And the final game I have here has been out for so long, and I've never played it, and a lot of people recommend it. It has good reviews and stuff like that. I've never played it in my life until now. Hitman Absolution, okay? Now, this game came out probably like 2-3 years ago, right? So think about that. Think about how I still haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5, so maybe like 2-3 years from now, the game's probably gonna be like $6, and now I can finally play it again, okay? It says $10, but I thought it was like $6.99. So I played the game, I really enjoyed it, but I just went all out, man. I was like, I'm not gonna waste my time with stealth and stuff like that. I just went in, guns blazing everywhere. I just had my fun, man. I want to play this game and have fun. Pretty much, if I want to be on the high score list or whatever, chances are whoever wants to be on high score, they've done it, okay? So I didn't bother with that. I just want to play the game. There's one mission where it's like, you're in a gun shop, and you're supposed to do a contest, you know, a shooting contest with some girl. I was like, screw this, let's kill everyone in the entire gun store and take my guns. Because the whole mission was, if you beat the girl, you get your guns back. You know, your guns were stolen from you, you have to get it back. And I was like, screw this, I'm not gonna play this darn shooting contest. I'm just gonna go ahead and just blast everyone in the entire place, take my guns and go. So that's exactly what I did. And I did that throughout the entire game too. If you look at my score for all the various missions and on the high score list, it's horrible, man. It's like negative numbers and stuff like that. But I had so much fun playing it. Okay, movies I've seen. These are the titles I will talk about. The first one I have here is Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. Now, this game, this movie, Jessica Alba's back, Mickey Rourke's back, Bruce Willis and all those characters are back, but we also have some new characters, and they're more focused on the new storylines and stuff like that. I really enjoyed this movie, but it wasn't as great as I thought it would be. You know, I didn't enjoy it as much, but it's all right. Okay, it's the same style as the previous one. Yeah, good movie. The other one movie, well, if you already know, I saw this. I actually bought it on DVD and watched it again with my dad. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. So let's say I like the movie. Not much else to say. Okay, if you wanna, the week. Again, right after the movie was originally released in theaters, you can watch my reaction to that there, okay? The next movie I've seen was RWBY Season 2, or RWBY Volume 2 is what they call it. It was a web series, and you can watch all the episodes free, by the way, on YouTube. But I actually bought the movie. I want to support the people who made it, okay? So RWBY, it's a kind of an anime-ish type show. It's like in 3D animation, sort of. Really enjoyable. It stopped on a cliffhanger though. So they will make a volume 3. I will be looking forward to that. But if you haven't seen it, there is like a web series online. You can just look up RWBY, RWBY. Okay. The next movie I saw here is Endless Love. It's a remake from a different movie, like back in the 80s. Okay. Girl likes the guy. Girl's father doesn't like the guy. That's pretty much the whole premise of the story. Like. The dad always tries to split them up, you know, but they fall in love with each other, they want to be together and stuff like that, and at one point they actually did separate, but they couldn't stand to be separated, so they got back together, and the dad just had to accept it, you know. So that's Endless Love. There it is. Next movie I saw was If I Stay. That's the girl, you know who that is? That's Chloe Moretz, or whatever her name is. She played Hit Girl in the Kick-Ass movies. She also is Carrie, the more recent version of Carrie. In this movie, she dies, okay? But her ghost or whatever, well, no, she doesn't die. She got into a car accident and goes into a coma, okay? She won't wake up, but her ghost or whatever, spirit or whatever, her consciousness is floating around, and as her life flashes before her eyes, like he's going back, and we're seeing all these flashbacks of when she's with her boyfriend and stuff like that, and her family, And then it goes back to when she's going back in coma, and then it goes back to the past and stuff like that. The editing was kind of choppy, I'll be honest with you. But her consciousness, her spirit or whatever, walks around and see all the people react to how she is in the coma, and her parents die, or her brother dies. If she wakes up, she literally has nothing, okay? But should she pass over, but then she realizes she has a lot of friends and stuff like that. We see all wrapped up, you know, in this whole drama. Should she wake up from her coma or not? Okay, so it's just like, it's up to her. The nurse was like, it's up to you if you want to live or die or whatever. So the whole movie, she's walking around, she's watching all the people's reactions and them praying and stuff like that. And should she choose to stay in this life or pass on? Okay, so that's the whole story, the whole premise of that movie. It was okay. The next movie I saw here has been out for a while. Pierce Brosnan and Julianne Moore, Laws of Attraction. Yeah, Laws of Attraction. the title is kind of covered up. But this movie's all right. It's about two lawyers on opposing sides. The lawyer for this one, the lawyer for this person. Okay, and they fall in love with each other. That's pretty much it, you know. That's it. That's it for movies. The 4 CDs I bought was from Black Friday. That's right. It's been so long, and Seth made a Sunday vlog. I actually bought some more things on Black Friday. This wasn't on Black Friday, it was the Saturday after Black Friday. Because they still have sales going on then, so I just was like, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy these CDs. This from that same playlist series. It says $7.99, it went down to $5.99, and then went down to $1.99 on Black Friday and the weekend after that. So I bought all of them. I bought Simon and Garfunkel, or well, all of them that was available at my local Best Buy, by the way. Earth, Wind & Fire, okay? So this is the best of Bob Dylan and Ray Charles. So those are the 4 CDs I originally bought. Haven't listened to them yet, but yeah. Looking forward to listening to them next time I drive back and forth from college and stuff like that, okay? So yeah. So the question that someone asked me, honestly, I need to go back and find out who asked me that question. Hang on, let me go on my YouTube real quick and look it up. Who asked me this question, okay? Because, where is it? I lost it. Someone commented and asked me what camera I use. There it is. CMO Young. Okay, CMO Young asked a question this past week, and asked me, what camera do I use to record my videos? The camera that I'm recording right now is this. Here's the box to it. It is the HDR CX150 from Sony. All right, it's an older camera. I believe it came out sometime around 2010 or whatever. But it can record in HD, and it makes MP4 files in the camera, so you can hook it up. But it uses the PSP memory card, which is really annoying, by the way. The PSP memory card, because they don't sell it anymore. If you don't want to save it into the camera, you want to save it onto a disc, you know. A card of some sort. But yeah, that's the camera that I've been using. So thank you, CMO Young, for asking the question. Yeah, now you know what camera I use to record all my videos. I actually bought a separate battery. Like, this battery is really short, you know, but there's like a super big one that I've attached to the camera that's like a 6-hour long battery, you know. So thank you for watching, people. Rate, favorite, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week. Comment with your questions below, okay? See ya.